Ylan Moy joins us now with everything we need to know. Ylan?
Well, Kelly, that framework does include some what he's calling historic investments in things like child care subsidies, an extension of the child tax credit, as well as over $500 billion for climate provisions. It also includes ways to pay for that. They're saying it's fully offset, and that includes a new corporate minimum tax, a new surtax on millionaires, as well as potentially a way to reform the international tax code. But it's unclear if this is going to be enough for progressives. They just got out of a meeting in which they said that they do have the votes to sink a vote on an infrastructure bill because they want an ironclad assurance that this broader package can actually pass. And as of now, the president's framework does not seem to be enough. One lawmaker said that she felt bamboozled by this. Another said, hell no, she's not voting for infrastructure legislation. And the head of the Progressive Caucus said that the president's agreement is loose.
He said he's confident he can get the votes. It wasn't clear whether the two senators have committed to vote for it. So, look, I think it's a bit of a leap of faith in the president.
Now, of course, the two senators she's talking about are Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema. He has punted responsibility back to the House and said that he's been negotiating in good faith, but did not say he'd vote for that broader package. Senator Sinema issued this statement, quote, "We have made significant progress on the proposed budget reconciliation package. I look forward to getting this done." That's not a yes, but it's not a no. So will the House vote today on an infrastructure bill, knowing that progressives do not get behind it at this point? House Speaker Nancy Pelosi told her caucus that is the plan, but she will speak to reporters in just about an hour, so we'll keep you posted with what we learn. Kelly.
And Ylan, I'm looking for the headline now, but remind me, where do Republicans stand when it comes to any support they might offer for passing the infrastructure bill?
Yeah, so right now, the Republican support is not something that Democrats are counting on. They want to be able to pass this with a majority of their own caucus. It is possible you could see maybe about a dozen or so Republicans get on board, but that's only after Democrats prove that they can do this on their own. They don't want to be the ones who sort of come to save the day.
One final question on this topic. You mentioned the other day that October 31 is a funding deadline for the highway program. If the infrastructure bill is not passed by then, do they come up with that money elsewhere? Does it sort of complicate efforts by removing a deadline to get infrastructure passed?
Yeah, so the October 31st deadline for highway funding is real. It is artificial for passing the infrastructure bill. Certainly the House could do another short-term extension of highway funding, not the way that state departments of transportation really want to work, but certainly it is possible to keep those funds flowing. But really, Democrats are trying to create urgency around this vote and get their caucus to make some tough decisions.
All right, Ylan, for all your reporting, thank you. Ylan Moy on Capitol Hill today.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.